So continuing on the Donald Trump or lessons we learned from his previous marriages, what you need to know is that his first wife was deep into his business. She was CEO of several departments in his business. So when they divorced, the business eventually collapsed the very next year. So he was filing for a bankruptcy everywhere because the woman took $14 million from him and then two of his mansions and so on. And then child support for three of the children. So when Trump married the second wife, he did not couple her into the business. She was not doing any serious thing inside his business. And guess what? She filed for bankruptcy again. Now I want you to look at how his finances went down, right? He was doing very well, no problems. So if you look at this now, you see that there was a helicopter crash involving Donald Trump's executives. It occurred in October 10, 1989, the year before his wife left him, his first wife. In the accident, three of Trump's top casino executives, all right, were unalived when their helicopter went down in New Jersey. The crash was a significant blow to Trump's Atlantic City casino businesses. So this man went into a financial problem when his top three brains managing his businesses all all ended on the same day. They lost their lives on the same day inside a helicopter crash. All right, so this was a significant blow to young Donald Trump. Guess what his wife did the next day? The wife left him. This is a reminder to every man that when you are facing challenges, it's not all challenges that you tell your wife or your woman. Or some women cannot deal with a man in trouble. It's the nature. If you're in trouble, you should not communicate it directly to your wife or your girlfriend or your woman. It might throw her off, and biology will kick in. And when biology kicks in, my brother, you can't fight, you can't defeat biology. You understand? Hypergamy may kick in. Some women can deal with a child that is in trouble. If their child is crying, they can handle it. But when the man is in trouble, they want to leave you. The stress they will be experiencing is far higher than the one that you, the man, is experiencing. You are battling your lost business and the financials and everything. You understand? You come back home worried and you are thinking and you're plotting and you're calculating. And she sees you and says, hey, honey, what's the problem? Then you sit down and explain everything to her. Boom, she has entered her own stress. And her own is times 20 times 100 of your own. The only way for her to get out of it is to leave you and that problem. Go and check most divorce cases that many men face is when they enter financial or different kind of trouble. Some of the richest men in the world that their wives divorced in the past 3 4 years, all right, is because their name was found on a list. There was a man running an island where they were doing some illegal activities and human trafficking. So the man was arrested and the list was leaked and the name of their husbands were found there. A court has not found the man guilty, but if the man is found guilty, he's gone. Their wife started filing for divorce, leaving them in that trouble. This is how the top two or top three billionaires in the world lost their wives. They are now wifeless, billionaire. So it's not a question of money, it's a stress. Be careful how you communicate emotional stress or turmoil to the woman close to you, your mother, your sister, your wife, and so on. In the olden days, when our ancestors, when they want to go to war, they tell the men not to say anything to any woman. So the men will not talk to any woman. All right. They have gone to a meeting. They have planned that on Tuesday, we're all going to war to attack this community because they are threatening our farmlands. You know, something like that. For that week before that, they will not talk to any woman. And it's like a spiritual, but it's not spiritual. It's because they are avoiding the information leaking to the woman because the woman will not start thinking, oh, whoa, what if my husband dies there? That. Before you know, she has gone to discuss with her friend in that other village. Said, do you know that our people are coming to attack your people? I don't know what is wrong with all these men. That one will now leak it. When the men now go to war, they will realize that the enemy is waiting for them in ambush. You understand? I'm not saying it's all women, but I'm saying that you should know the kind of woman you are with. Do you understand? Be careful communicating negative news to your woman. Not just a woman though, but anybody. Even if she has to know about it, you tell it down, tell it down. Just tell her that there's really no problem. They crash. No, we don't have any issues, not that much. It's not that bad, we are good. Do you understand? I know a friend that he lost his job. This man spent money to send his wife to study abroad, and the wife studied abroad and did everything. By the time the woman was coming back, within 6 months of the woman coming back, he himself lost his job. You understand? Every morning he would dress up like he's going to work and carry laptop, carry everything, and go and stay at a cyber cafe or at a restaurant. And he will always tell me, Dave, look, my wife can never know that I'm jobless for the past 8 months. He stayed jobless for 8 months every morning. So the family was running on his savings, but he didn't want to tell the woman. He said, the moment I tell this, my wife, I know her. The moment I tell her, the marriage is over. Do you understand? So this is a very, very important lesson. Now, his second wife did the same thing. Now, if you look at this, you see that his wife left him in 1990, right? The helicopter crashed, right? 1989. His wife left him in 1990. 1991, this business collapsed. His Taj Mahal business collapsed. He filed for bankruptcy. 1992, this one collapsed, bankruptcy. The same 1992, this one collapsed again, bankruptcy. So, unfortunately, his second wife left him. All right, 1999, and the settlement was $2 million. Why? Because she's not coupled into the business. Okay, was this is significant amount of money, but it's much less than the $14 million the first wife took, half of which was allocated for purchasing a home, $100,000 in child support for one child, $100,000 per month for one child until she turned 21. Just imagine that. And who was this second wife? She's Mala Mapos. She's an actress, television personality, model, singer, and entrepreneur. But look at her education. She attended university but did not complete the degree. So she could not graduate. So the first wife of Trump was a master's degree holder. Second wife, Trump decided to step it down. You understand? He stepped down that education level because that first master's degree holder was extremely capable woman that managed a lot of his businesses. But when she wanted to go, she collapsed everything, put him in financial turmoil. This is the point that many men would have given up. I know many men that have had what do you call it, divorce that wrecked them, and they could not recover. They unalive from there. Some will carry gun and go to their wife's house and pew everybody, their children and everybody. You understand? But Trump is psychologically strong. That's one thing about him. He was able to bounce back and reconstruct. But one thing he did was he stepped down the education. Now that one left him again, and then he stepped it down even further with his third wife, former fashion model and businesswoman. Okay, studied architecture and design at University of for 1 year. So this one just did only 1 year of university, and he's good. She can't even speak English, and she's good. This his marriage has lasted the longest, peaceful, no drama, no nothing. All the troubles that Trump has been throughout, the woman 100% supported him. Do you get what I'm saying? All the troubles he has faced, Trump has been attacked in the media. They have even brought out, he has done a lot of things to many women. There are court cases that looks like he's going to end up in jail. There is all the impeachment and everything. She stood by him 1,000,000%. She doesn't talk anyhow in the media, you know. She just does her thing. The marriage is 100% intact. This was the woman that enabled him to become the president, because he got a lot of peace and support from this woman. This proof that peace of mind has no correlation with education. It's a nature. You know, the woman or the man that will give you peace of mind will give you peace of mind. It's not about master's degree or PhD or anything. You get what I'm saying? And as a woman, if you're marrying a man that is high achieving, you need to know that all he needs is peace of mind. Forget the rest, he will handle it. A very strong, high achieving, capable man, all he needs is peace of mind. He doesn't need your PhD or your this or that. Or that. No. Trump is way richer now that his wife is not coupled with his business than when the wife was supposedly helping him. I don't know whether I'm driving home this point well. When he married a woman that was extremely capable, all right, that was supporting the business back to back, managing a lot of, he was not as rich as he is now that only him is running the business. Do you get the idea? So finally, when Trump's business helicopter collapsed, if you have read his book, he said that for the first time he folded his leaves and tried to run his business himself. Look at this. This picture leaked last month when he was running for the US presidency the second time. He was managing his Twitter. This lady was tweeting for him and showing him on a laptop. He would say something, she would tweet. He's inside the social media team, managing his business directly. It was when his business collapsed the first time that he learned to manage his business hands-on directly. Follow me for